Failing the DMV written test. Happens more than you think. It's frustrating. You've studied, at least a little, waited forever in that DMV line, and finally sat down for the written knowledge test, only to walk out with a fail. You're not alone. More than half of first-time test takers don't pass on their first try. The real question is, what happens next, and how can you make sure it doesn't happen again? What failing the DMV written test usually means rules vary from place to place, but generally, here's what to expect. You'll get your score and see how many questions you missed. You might have to wait before you can take it again. There's usually a limit on how many times you can try in a certain period. You'll have to review the entire material all over again. And here's the tricky part. The DMV doesn't tell you exactly which questions you got wrong. So, if you keep studying the same way, you could make the same mistakes next time. Why most people fail the DMV test. From what we've seen, and from DMV stats, here are the most common reasons. Overconfidence or not studying enough. Only using the DMV Handbook, which is long and hard to memorize. Missing key state-specific laws. Getting tripped up by tricky wording or similar-looking road signs. How DMVTestMaster turns a fail into a pass. Failing once doesn't define you, but repeating the same approach often leads to the same result. DMVTestMaster is designed to make sure your next test is your last. Here's how. Personalized practice tests. We focus on the areas where you need the most work. Real DMV. Question simulations. Updated state-specific practice questions that mirror the real test. Instant feedback and explanations. Every wrong answer comes with a clear explanation so the right info sticks. Gamified learning. Points, levels, and scoreboards make studying engaging instead of boring. The smartest move? Start before you fail. Many people find us after they've already failed, and we help them pass. But the smartest move is to start with DMVTestMaster before your first attempt. That way, you can skip the stress, wasted time, and embarrassment, and walk out of the DMV with that pass slip in hand the very first time.